Wanga, what are we doing,
What's up?
guys? How are we this lovely evening? Fuck yeah, I'm
Good to see you all in the chat, going ham as always.
all systems go.
Yeah.
I can't wait to fucking throw this beanie away this week when I get the fucking new. It's not Supreme. It's fucking Sublime merch. Got any big Sublime heads in the audience? Because
yeah,
we listened to the whole catalog. I go, Smith, it's okay. I don't have to love everything that you love, man. But,
he's got something against horn sections, I think.
Chip the cat. There you go. Fucking. But we had a big interview last night.
It was great. I actually loved it.
Yeah, it was very fun. It was one of the most fun we've had, and spooky. So tonight we have an exclusive interview with the Belfast Ghost Hunters.
Straight out of Ireland, baby.
A little ragtag team straight out of Ireland.
Turn the volume up a bit. There we go. Is that a bit better?
There we go. We all good?
How's that? I tried whispering you. Okay, cool. I'll check that out.
Too easy. But that's good. I want to see Chip the Cat's story. That's gonna be good. We'll sort
Alien story.
Story, yes. But yeah, there is a little bit of alien stuff in this as well. Fuck, a bit of ghosts, bit of aliens, bit of everything.
Yeah, no, it was so much fun. We we recorded it twice actually. The first one wasn't it was in a cafe, so it was a little bit hard to hear. So we ended up having to delay it until about 1 a.m.
1 a.m.
And you'll be able to tell I'm a little bit turned, some may say.
He's really G'd up. Really G'd up for the ghost. But it was a really good interview and I can't wait to show you guys. Also, recurring segments, stick around because we have your favourite, my favourite, everybody's favourite fake news is coming back for another time. We might give it a rest next weekend if we can think of anything else to do, but fuck, it's good to always have it there.
Yeah. No, it's going to be fun. We got a couple giveaways as always. We'll have a sneak peek over here.
Sneak peek. All right.
Ooh.
Today's DVD is The Last Exorcism. I reckon it's a really good movie, and if you want to know, I reckon Paranormal Activity 3, that whole ending sequence, totally ripped it off of this. So, yeah. And
that movie was cool. I actually really enjoyed it.
We
both went to go see it during the week. We crossed paths at the end.
Oh, no, did I say Conjuring? I meant Paranormal.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, it copies Paranormal Activity 3. This Paranormal Activity 3 copy The Last Exorcism's ending. And fight me if you disagree with that. But we both went and seen what was it? The Conjuring 2? 3? 3. Despite Austin Powers baby was there in full force.
I actually cracked up to myself when I saw the kid and then thought about you saying that the other week. Oh, it's so fucking funny.
Oh yeah. I went with I didn't film any of it. I'm sorry guys.
Next time.
I was too enthralled. But went with one big cock daddy, and he really enjoyed it. He orbitally went like that. It was fucking great. It was my favorite part of the whole movie, and it was pretty good. I give it 3 worms.
I give it 3 worms as well. I reckon it was pretty cool. Like even from the get go, there was a couple spooky parts. I think like the monster shit didn't actually look that bad. Bodies tweaking all over the joint.
Yeah, twerking.
Yeah.
Tweaking,
body rolling.
There was some trailers for some new movies called Old. That doesn't look too bad. I'll give that a go. It's got the guy from Hereditary. Hereditary is my favourite horror movie I think I've ever seen. And fucking...
Troppo said, didn't film because I wasn't ordering food, you mutt. We couldn't do another Big Smoke reference.
Couldn't do Big Smoke reference and... to say, hey guys, well, since you guys have special guests, I'll sit back and enjoy.
Yeah, so Chip the Cat, we'll get you in maybe during the week or sometime, and we'll actually do it in interview format.
Interview form, yeah, it'll be
rather
great.
than have you just over the phone.
But yeah, so I reckon let's start it.
It's a good
is
one.
the start. So what happened was they all wanted to go to the cafe because the whole ghost hunting squad wanted to get in the thing. They wanted to team up against us. This is the first time I've ever been on the back foot for a little bit, and you can tell it wasn't the audio. We were just uncomfortable having 3 people just grill us because we usually go good cop, bad cop in our interviews. Okay, did you see a ghost? Was it nice? Bullshit! You're lying. Your story's full of holes. You're a fucking liar. You didn't see shit. And then Smith's like, oh yeah, so was it good? But yes, there's that. Yeah, fuck, it's all going.
Yeah,
it's all going. Fucking, we've been flat out all day today.
Mm-hmm.
We've been just trying to get it all ready.
Yeah.
It was a real photo finish.
Yes. I finished editing the videos about 30 minutes ago. So
30 minutes ago. That's a bit.
maybe about 20.
I don't know about that. It was a photo finish. But speaking of photos, the guy that we're talking to now took a really good ghost photo. I don't know if we've teed it up in the.
No, we will during the interviews. We'll show all the ghost photos a bit later because some of them are actually fucking cool.
Yeah.
Brick, is this going to be some shabby editing? No way. I don't know if you've seen our other stuff. It's more of a cut and paste kind of, unless it's a meme, that's the only time we're really going to have a bit of fun with the edit.
I know people love the edits, but no, there's nothing like that today. It's all professional. All suit pants and collared shirts.
And a lot of booze.
Where all the other edits are like jean shorts. Jean shirts and yellow stained fingers. Mankini. Yeah. So, you know, got the fucking coin purse hanging out the bottom. But yeah, so hopefully this week, it has to be this week. We're going to get all our merch.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
I've also ordered in, I don't know if I ended up telling you, but I ordered in a poster it's in our background. The Share Alien poster. So hopefully this is a good test run, and if it is, we're going to
get a few of them.
Yeah,
get a few of them. Chuck it on the site. See what you want.
Safeguard. Let's find out which one of you is a better kisser. We did that the other week, and that's how I got sick.
Yeah, yeah. Pre-game kiss. Now it's a firm handshake.
Oh God, let's get into it, hey?
Anyway, guys, here we go.
Enjoy. All right, guys. Today we are with Belfast Ghost Hunters. So yes, welcome
to the show.
So my name's Jesse. This is Billy.
How you going?
Do you want to introduce yourselves?
Jesse. Hi, this is Jerry, and I'm Erin.
Jerry and Erin. Nice to meet you guys. Thanks so much for agreeing to chat with us.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. So, how'd you guys meet? How'd you get started in this world of ghost hunting?
Well, the team, I started the team back in 2007, 2008.
Mm-hmm.
And through that time, there's been different people coming and going. Because people get interested, people get bored. You know, it's like life. It's like your everyday job.
Mm-hmm.
And I first Erin, I actually didn't know Erin. It was actually through one of Erin's friends who told her about me. And then it was just over a year, 1 year, not 2 years now, we really started communicating. So Erin actually had joined our team, last year. And since then, basically, we've just been like brother and sister. Have a really, really close, good friendship. And
except for when he's pinching my bum.
Hey.
Hello.
She loves it, really. You know,
just playing the ghosts on that, But yeah,
actually, spoke to another one of your members, Stephen. So we'll be playing that later. But when did he come along for you guys?
How'd you just get him on?
I've known Stephen about 8 or 9 years now with a different wee coffee shop he used to work in. And with all the evidence, I was talking to Stephen last year, and he really wanted to have a go at it, you know. So Stephen came into the team, and Stephen's in the team, near enough coming up to a year now, isn't it? Coming up to New Year now, yeah. And we've done Stephen's partner. She used to go to Mexico to get cancer for treatment. So we've done a big fundraiser for our investigation. and raised money. So there's nearly enough been £50,000 raised.
That's
for
so
her to
good.
go
Is
to.
there still a GoFundMe or whatever for it?
I
whatever
think they've reached their target. They've actually reached their target now.
Oh,
so
really?
Okay, great.
You sure you don't? Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's still going,
Yeah.
like if it's still available to donate, send it our way. We'll definitely chuck that up for you guys.
Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. So that's when I met Stephen. Stephen came into the team. He's just like one of the family, you know, and we're the sort of team, we're just not all serious. We have a laugh, we have a joke, and that's what it's about. You can't always be serious
Yeah,
with these things.
100%.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing with it. Like, you can either get like, it's daunting. Like this whole ghost hunting thing. Either like you're like, yeah, don't mess around with it, or get into it, and then it's like gotta make it fun as well.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like I kind of mentioned to you guys earlier, but yeah, my family have been in the funeral industry for a long time. Like my dad has done funeral work for about 30 years, and like I previously did it. My brother does it. My sister did some makeup. Even my stepmom does it. But yeah, I mean,
You're
like,
not done a paranormal investigation.
Yeah, seriously, come down. We'll get we'll get you funeral homes. We'll get you everywhere.
I'm just listening, and I'm just thinking, oh my god, it's such an amazing place to be right now doing an investigation.
We'll take you everywhere.
No, but the thing is, like, when I like was doing work there, I kind of got to know that a lot of people, if you don't have a sense of humor, you're not going to last in that kind of industry.
Yeah.
You know, you need to be able to, I mean, obviously not have a laugh at like what's going on around you, but be able to take, you know, not take yourself seriously and the people around you as well. So no, I commend you guys for that. That's great.
Thank you. It's just like I've been involved sometimes, and you know when you fit in a place, you know when you don't, and you leave for certain reason. You know, sometimes I find are just so serious. You know, you can't have a joke and a laugh with them, and some teams just want everything their way. You have to do it our way. It's our team. Well, we're not like that. We just go with the flow, and Ern will say, "Go down or take photographs," or I'll say,
or run down the corridor.
Or run down the corridor. You know. So
yeah. So how many team members do you guys have currently?
We have 4. There's Ern, myself, Stephen, and Ern's daughter, which is Amber. She's not here at the moment. She's out at the moment. So there's 4 of us. And there's Andrea as well, but Andrea hasn't been well. So really 5 of us, really.
So obviously you've had some experiences before this to get you into it. So like, what made you first like look into ghosts, and like what got you interest in the first place?
Yes, well, for me, from a very young age, I seen spirit, and then I seen my aunt who passed 2 days later, standing at the bottom of my bed, and since then everything has just basically progressed. The place I live in at the moment, I seen a ghost of the woman who lived in a flat prior to me. My TV used to turn off on its own, the kettle used to turn on its own. So that's from then, for me, it's progressed on one big piece.
I was 11 years old, and I woke up in the middle of the night by my granny sitting at the bottom of the bed.
Wow.
Which I then buried my head under the pillows and went,
yeah.
hell no, not happening.
I'd be doing the same thing.
Yeah, let Monday me sort that out. I'll sort that out.
Oh, see, by the time I actually managed to have the courage to lift my head from the pillow, she was gone. And then you start looking around going, was it shadows? Was it car lights? And she was there.
Oh, mate, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what same time? Oh, sorry, go ahead, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, so like what was the like when you guys came together, what was the first experience that you had as a group?
It was electric fan. That's the only way I can say it. Our connection, you know what it's like? It's like you hear people meeting their partner, their husband, their wife, and there's an instant connection, and it's like a soulmate. That's the way we were as a team, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
There was just that connection, and the first really fantastic experience we had was in Carndoo House. I'm going to get a photograph of the wall here, and I'm going to let you see it.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
We were down in Carndoo House. The investigation hadn't even started yet. With me, Jerry, and Stephen were in the car park waiting for Andrea to arrive, and it was like somebody scraping a knife right down the side of my car, like a big. I pulled it over Jerry, and you pushed Stephen out of the way. That was the first real. This is here.
Oh wow!
that's-
Oh my
that-
god, that
also
looks
the Addams
awesome.
family lived there.
Yeah, that looks like a movie set.
Yeah, that doesn't look real.
It was a movie set for
It wa-
Ridley Scott's one of Ridley Scott's movies.
Oh, what one?
Which one was it? Contact, I think.
Contact, I think it was, yeah.
Oh,
When we went that place, it was used as a hospital
It's private rental.
for private rental for soldiers during the war.
Mhm.
And there's been a lot of paranormal activity. It's known as the most haunted house in Northern Ireland.
Wow.
it looks it.
Yeah,
we have,
yeah, it looks the part.
we
That's
have
for sure.
some crazy experiences in it.
Girls giggling,
Girls giggling, footsteps, voices, actually seen figures walking down the hallway.
Oh, that's gnarly.
We were standing at the entrance one time and you could hear footsteps as if somebody was running down the hallway towards us, and we were like backing off.
Oh.
And it was
You
like
ran?
something just ran past us. Yeah. It was cool, you know. That was basically the first really 100% experience we
as
had.
a team.
Yeah. As a team, it was quite a scary one. Yeah.
So when you got your crew together, what do you do? So you basically rock up, and then like, what's the thing? You set up perimeter.
how do you start?
How do you start? So like you're
One thing we always start with protection. For us as a team, it's the most important thing. And we always say to people, if you're doing a paranormal investigation, if you're going out with a team, that's how you know if they're professional. Make sure the team is protecting you, or you're not bringing anything home. I've had that experience before, because with me being a tarot reader and a spiritual medium, I've had to go out to release energy, spirits from people's homes. So you don't want people bringing something back like that. So the first thing we do is we do protection before we go into the location. That's the first thing we do. We usually scan the place with a K2 to see if we can get any hits, hot spots, and then basically we would
Set up the gear. Look for the best locations to set up the gear. If there's any hotspots identified by the K2, obviously put more cameras about.
Yeah.
We did have an attachment in the car one time. Remember sneezing?
Yeah, we heard sneezing in the back of the car, and it sounded as if somebody had farted in the back of the car.
Hope it wasn't
In the
during
back of
COVID
the
time.
car.
yeah.
See, we had went to Quarantine House first to do a recce because the building's in such bad condition. We wanted to assess the health and safety situation. So it'd been down, and then we went to get fish and chips before we did a return night visit. And it was when we were driving back down the road towards it again. I was driving down the road, and something behind me, it was only two of us in the car, went, "Achoo!"
Oh no.
It was a big sneeze in the back of the car.
Did you feel the spray,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
was it just a sound?
Apart from the water running down my leg, you know.
Kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
We had the heat on in the car because it wasn't too warm, but there's such a coldness coming behind it. You could
Around
feel
your
it
legs.
on your neck
Oh,
and on your legs. You
God.
knew someone's behind you. The
Yeah.
hairs on the neck were standing.
Oh,
so
that's terrifying.
So all the videos we've seen of you guys that we're going to post and edit into this, there's no lights, is there, really? Because it's all grey. So that's all like night vision and stuff like that. So you don't put floodlights up or anything like that.
No.
So
There's no
you go.
there's no street lights either, because the places we go into,
We use IR lights.
we use just IR lights.
So it's not like an LED. That's just a.
No.
Is that the green one? You
You mentioned that earlier. Is that
Yeah.
is it like it's like a green, almost
That's
like
it.
rave light
Yeah.
almost?
the sorry, yeah.
The lights are like just wee red lights, so it doesn't light up the room. But whenever you're looking through the camera, it makes the room look nice and bright. But
Mhm.
that's a full spectrum GoPro with the IR light.
That looks
Cool
gnarly.
setup, yeah.
Could you show us some more of your equipment that you guys use?
Yes, certainly. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
You got it? Okay. So I've probably seen this before. It's the trail camera.
So it's like a
It's a motion sensor,
Motion sensor.
night vision trail camera. So if something walks past it, it'll activate. We set it for record for about a minute, so it catches anything that sets it off, or catches investigators running down the corridor.
Yeah.
Not the highlight of my career.
Yeah, not naming
That,
names.
that was a good one though.
Yeah.
That was a good.
So this one's the REM pod. So
Oh, that one's cool.
So
what
this
is-
measures static electricity. So if anything comes near it, it'll
Wow.
go
And
off.
so does that one go off like often?
So yes, we have had responses in a graveyard where we've
That would make
we were allowed
me,
to
that
go
would
outside
make me
if,
leave so quick.
huh?
That would make me leave so quick. That seems
Well,
terrifying.
we were in the graveyard. We were just sat and chatting, and I said to Jerry, "That's the REM pod because you can hear it." So then we went over and started interacting with it. So when we're asking spirit questions, what were we asking questions?
We were asking if you're a male, come forward, and not
And then it would tell,
Oh,
you know,
Oh,
the,
wow. So it responded to your questions by getting closer to the.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
And this also has the temperature as well. So if there's a drop in temperature, which is another indication that there could be a spirit.
this here. Let you see it. Can you see that on there? This is
Oh, yeah.
So for people that are watching it, that's the same thing of I think it was Paranormal Activity 5. It's the same thing that the Xbox Connect uses. The
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's called the laser grid, and that will pick any energies up. This is one of my most favorite. This is the EMF enhancer. You can attach it to the wee EVP recorder, which will make the spirit sound a lot clearer after speaking to you. But I prefer when you put headphones into it. Let's see, will it got you put the headphones on and you can actually hear it. So if any spirits are talking, say if Vern was working with a K2 and asking, is anyone there to move the light will move, but I will hear it speaking to us through this.
Oh my
God.
Oh my God. I think my voice just broke, but that was that one's terrifying. I can imagine how
it's when you're in an empty room and you ask for the spirit to do something and you hear footsteps walking towards you. Yeah.
Well, I every time I look at this is called the FET alarm vibration trigger. If anything goes near or noise, it goes off. And the recent video we have on our channel, Stephen and Erm were at the top of the old hospital, and a spirit just closed the door, behind the door. The alarm went off, and her and Stephen went screaming, running down the hallway.
So that's what triggered you to run down the hallway.
Yeah.
We'll put
we'll definitely be playing that video.
Yeah, we'll edit it.
On a loop.
Yeah.
We went to an old farmhouse, and these are called the door motion sensors. You put these both sides. Some shops have these.
I was about to say that. Yeah. So if you're stealing shit,
Yeah. We were at an old haunted house, a cottage away in the country, and we set those up. And halfway through the investigation, I started learning going up like crazy. We were upstairs. We were upstairs. Yeah, we were upstairs when we were in it.
Nobody wanted to go downstairs to see who it was.
Yeah. Another wee bit is our K2.
Yeah, that's the good one. That's
the one we love.
We'll ask it, see what happens. So the two guys are in Australia. Is there a ghost that's in the studio with them?
Yeah, go through the thing.
I'm wearing someone's recycled grandpa jumper. Maybe this.
Yeah, maybe we'll pick it up. That's the classic, the EMF. That's
So we play a video game called Phasmophobia. A lot of our fans play it with us as well, and basically it's ghost hunting. And so the only way that we have no experience, but
we know,
we know about it a lot through the game, and like a lot of the stuff you have actually brought out, you can use in that game. And so like, I mean, it just scares us even seeing it.
It's freaky looking at it. Like we want to do that and do all that stuff.
We would love to,
But I've got a question, right? We asked Stephen, and he looked at us like we're naughty little boys. What do you think? What do you think of Ouija boards? Because like we did a lot.
Oh, we've used them.
It's funny you saying that because I was looking back on your page and talking about the Ouija board.
Yeah.
I'm a pagan as well. I practice witchcraft. I'm a pagan as well. And we both do, sorry. And I had a friend who lives outside Belfast, and we done the Ouija board during a ritual one night. And we got in touch with a lady, and she said she had been murdered by the CIA in America. And I was messing about, and I says, "Did you like a good ride?" And the flash lifted off the Ouija board to shattered on its own. So we kind of got the answer, you know. But we have used, we've used the board in an old, mostly in an old tomb, and we got fantastic evidence of it. But you have to realize when you're doing that, you have to realize you close the door behind you.
Yeah.
It's very important to remember. That's why we don't use it so much investigations, you know, because you really don't know what's going to come through. But as long as you know what you're doing and how to use it and how to close it, cleanse it, you'll be safe. People think it's a game, oh, let's use the Ouija board, but they don't realize the consequences. Or maybe consequences on you, but if you have a family who's maybe ill, or say a family member who has mental health, that energy can actually attach to your family member who's vulnerable like that and make their health worse. So you just need to be careful with a Ouija board. But we have used them.
Yeah, because we did it.
We didn't have any experience.
We didn't have any experience.
We kind of jumped it. Yeah,
we looked into it, but then probably we needed to do a bit more. But we were trying to be like, you know, Coast to Coast, how they never did it live on air, and then we're like, we're like, fuck it, we'll do it live on air. And we're all right. If anything, you know, if we're gonna learn anything from that, it was one of our most successful streams live. So you know.
And I mean, we haven't had any negative feedback, as in no one that we know of has been cursed or anything like that yet. And I mean, I haven't had any bad experiences. Actually, you know what? My car broke down just the week but I don't know if I can blame that on.
Oh my goodness, it's fantastic. And like I said, you know, it's not all serious. You have to have fun. I remember when we went to no graveyard, there's a couple of people that are from the public and they're really scared. And I said there, we only have one rule. If you see me running, you may fucking run faster. You know? So what's sure it's humor. You want to get everyone hyped up and ready for it, you know?
If you see me scared, be scared.
Yeah.
That's a good way to be.
I don't have any more long hair. I'm a run up the road. You know?
Hair's all I've got, man. I can't say hunting ghosts, mate. So do you guys have any advice for anybody that wants to start this, like to get into it? Because there's all this gear and all this. Do you have any advice for people?
You don't need a lot of gear.
You don't need a lot of gear.
What would you recommend starting off with? What would you say the first?
If you're going to go into a house, bare bones.
Just your basic phone, because you can do quite a lot of things with your phone. You can record, you can take pictures, and there's voice recordings, and there's a lot of apps that you can get. Decent apps. I know there's quite crap ones out there, but the likes of Necrophonics we would use quite a lot.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
It's a fantastic app for communication. GhostTube is good.
GhostTube.
We would use it
digital camera, full spectrum cameras.
Yeah, you can download effects like the night camera, which would allow you to use it in night vision.
And just prop it up and then just prop it up and then it will film you guys.
Yeah. Just, you know, not very much. Like I said,
just saving a voice recorder and a K2.
We know sometimes, and I personally know sometimes, and the ghost, we have this gear, do you have this, we have this, we have that. And we're not boasting ourselves up here, but we've got so much. We don't have loads of gear because we don't want to carry loads of cases around.
But especially if you're going into abandoned buildings, sometimes the access isn't great.
Yeah.
If you're carrying a lot of cases.
Yeah. Go and say hello. This is Amber. It's just come in. This is
hey.
Amber.
So Amber's our film. She's our camera crew.
Yeah, she does all the editing, doesn't she?
There you go. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, she's only 13.
Yeah, we need an editor. Send her over here. We're both sick of doing it.
Amber has some experiences of bottles being thrown at her.
Oh, what?
Bottles thrown at her? Yeah.
Here, you want to tell them your story?
She's coming in between us.
There we go.
Tell me your story. Go ahead.
I was filming, I think it was last night, and we kept hearing noises, and something was there, and I think it was a bottle, and it was really weird because no one else was near us, and Jay went out the direction because we thought it was maybe him winding us up or something, but he was the other direction, and something was just thrown, and it was quite scary.
Ooh,
But she kept her cool.
Yeah.
I've had a bottle thrown at me.
Yeah, maybe we can show the photos after this.
Yeah,
but he did.
I had a bottle thrown at me, but it
did
wasn't
break his nose.
It wasn't from a ghost. It was from a human being.
Yeah, it was from a human being from about 50 meters away.
Yeah.
So it was a good throw.
I had a high beams in my face, and then they're just going, you know what? Have a beer, mate, and it's straight to my forehead.
So he got the broken nose and the double black eyes.
Yeah,
and he
Oh,
looked like he looked like a dolphin.
I thought you were going to say you get chucked out of a bar and threw a bottle at you or something, you know?
You know what? That's almost a cooler story. But
in the comfort of my driveway.
yeah.
I didn't have to go far to go to hospital, but yeah, no, it was great. It was great. Don't recommend it. Yeah, even with throwing bottles, keep them to yourself. So when we were doing the Ouija board, they said there's a Ouija board app. What do you think of that? I reckon that's a bit of hogwash. But what do you reckon about that? Like, it's an official app.
Yeah. See, some apps, I feel some apps
Are programmed.
Programmed to come up with certain words. So I wouldn't really trust the app. No,
Yeah.
definitely not.
Yeah. I think the natural way is definitely probably the most
The
trustworthy.
necrophonics app we've used, it comes up with some random responses. I mean, they're intelligent responses to our questions. These are pre-programmed responses, like the way some program or apps have.
Mhm.
We were in the mill, and the week before I had just uploaded the videos to YouTube, and we were communicating with the ghost, and it said YouTube on the necrophonics.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty. That's a close to
what
home,
we've
I guess.
used as well. Yeah, we've used the Ouija board as a top board, TAP. Have you heard of that top board?
I did a bit of research on it. Like we had a guy that was supposed to come on. He's going to come on in a future episode. He has I think one of the world's largest. So like when they had the talk tables and all that, I know a little bit about the talk board. It's just a different.
I've used it. It's fantastic. Like we used the Ouija board, but we would just point the letters and we would say top at the initial of your name. So say if it goes to B, you hear a top, so his name begins with B. That's another way of communicating with you. Stuff before, which is quite good.
Yeah, there's a whole like this guy has thousands of them, and it's insane. Like they had the full tape, like how it started as a parlor trick, like with the full table and all that, and then. Like I was telling the guys before when I was doing all the research, it's like Ouija is a trademark. It's like Coca-Cola. It's like
it's like the name for it, the branding.
Yeah, for a talk board. But and in the history of it, how it some people reckon it named itself, and some say it's like Ouija as in like Ouija as in like we as in yes in French, and jar or ja in German and yes. So that the yes board and all that. But
we've actually got new gear coming. Irma will explain it to you.
Obviously we watch Ghost Adventures quite a lot, and we're impressed by their gear. So I have purchased the Ovulus. It hasn't arrived yet, but it's one that's featured on Ghost Adventures, and the SLS mapping gear. It's on its way too, which will allow us to see ghosts in the form of stick figures.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
I think it just adds to the evidence that we've already caught. We've caught some fantastic evidence.
Is there a video? Is there a video that we could see of that, like on YouTube or something? Like, does it demonstrate how it looks on your screen?
We don't have. We haven't received the gear. We haven't received the gear yet.
No, but what about other people? Like, do you know of other people?
If you go on to Paranormal Electronics UK is where we've ordered it from. There's a backlog, unfortunately, in the orders. They will do a demonstration video.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. No, we'll
look into that because maybe we'll have to get ourselves one.
No, I'm loving this. I'm
loving this. It's like people don't realize it's fantastic because you see stuff all the time. People out filming stuff on their phone and are seeing shadows appearing. I downloaded a night vision app to my phone, night camera to my mobile.
Yeah.
And we were in the mill, and remember it was during the day, and I asked if there's anybody there, and you can actually see an arm with the fingers coming like that, walking right in front of the phone.
What about Kilroot Graveyard? Were you seeing the handprint on the grave?
Oh, Kilroot Graveyard, yeah. It was a thermal imaging camera where we asked somebody to come forward. You can actually see the red print, the heat of the hand on the grave.
And on the gravestone.
As if somebody was holding on the gravestone, leaning against the headstone.
We had said sweets.
Yeah, go.
It was a grave with some children. So we had set sweets in the grave. And the thermal imaging camera, you could obviously see that the gravestone was cold or it was black, and then you just seen the heat spot just slowly coming down the gravestone.
Yeah,
is it like Predator vision, like Predator the movie? Is that how
Predator,
it looks like?
it's like
blue?
that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Only it's red,
That's cool.
One of my favorite bits of ghost hunting equipment is the spirit box. And I got a few questions.
Box here,
yes, please. So for anybody that doesn't know about it, spirit box is like, it plays like white noise, doesn't it? Would you say?
It scans through FM channels, so that's where you get the white noise from, and then the spirits manipulate it for whatever word sound they want to use.
There's different brands, but the S box is really good because it holds an SD card, so it records all your conversations.
Right. So you can just put it straight in your computer.
And just in case you don't hear it or anything like that. And so, what I was going to ask you about, does it have accents, or is it always just the one voice? On
different voices, it can be.
Well, what we find is, if we're using the Necrophonics app, we find that it does sound more, it's more digital. It's like a digital voice, but there is ones that come through, and we have a distinct accent and a broad Belfast accent. There was one in the jails where it come through, kill us now.
We've got Australian, we done
English.
You got Australian? What did it say?
G'day, mate.
Said Steve Irwin's alive.
We done an investigation in a cafe where I first met Stephen, and we thought it was speaking in German or something, but it turned out they were speaking in Irish, because where it was in Belfast, going back to the 1800s, the farmers used to take their cattle down to the market, and they all spoke in Irish, and that's what you could actually hear.
Wow.
We had an English accent. A soldier who was murdered, obviously in Northern Ireland during the Troubles, he came through a broad English accent. We had an American accent, so the accents can't change.
We had an English woman called you a wanker.
Yeah, and then a woman with an English accent called me a wanker.
Yeah, I reckon if I had that, it would do that all the time.
Another word after
that. So it's crazy, like you just never, and that's why we love it so much. Every time we go out, there's some people come out with us and go, well, I hope I can experience, and I hope this happens. And I will say, hold on, if that's the reason you're coming for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
Go out with an open mind.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going to happen. We can't guarantee what happens.
Yeah.
And every time we go out, we are never dissatisfied. We always get something. Even if we get one wee piece of evidence, we're like, hey, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's almost like fishing.
I was just about to say the exact same thing. It's almost like fishing. It's half the just getting out there.
I mean, the hunt is like almost like what is the most intriguing part.
Yeah, we're not always.
Some of our best evidence we've actually caught. It's been a quiet night for us. We've thought nothing's happened until we have gone and reviewed the footage and went, oh my God.
Yeah.
Because the audio devices have picked it up, whereas we haven't. We were in an old creepy farmhouse. It used to be a hostel. We were on a break. There was three of us just sitting chilling. And it was whenever I was going through the recordings, you can hear something saying, come here, we love. There was only three girls in the room. And it was
wow.
I literally the headphones fell off my head. Did I hear that?
Yeah.
But that's when whenever the nights are quiet, we get more evidence.
Yeah. That night was done for charity for Stephen's partner for the breast cancer awareness fundraiser.
Yeah.
We were actually on a break at then, and we were eating crisps, and you heard a man's voice telling us to be quiet. I was the only male that was there, and he went quiet. It's actually on our YouTube as well. And Amber, when we were up at the old hospital, you can actually see the figure of a spirit walking past quickly behind us. That's on our YouTube as well. We actually got the full figure of the spirit.
Right. So So how do we find you guys on YouTube? What's it under?
We are Belfast Ghost Hunters Unexplained.
Belfast Ghost Hunters Unexplained.
Please hit like and subscribe.
Yeah,
like
no,
and subscribe.
definitely.
Go give it-
We'll be definitely sending
We've
the
already done it.
worms on.
Yeah, we'll send the
And
guys.
if you
out
don't
to
like our page, we'll send a ghost to your homes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go and hunt them.
guaranteed.
Better subscribe, otherwise
Yeah.
we're gonna haunt you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
We'll definitely be getting everyone to show their support because honestly, like it's been great. But let's keep it running.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what are the like? Do you guys believe in different types of ghosts and spirits and like?
Oh
you know-
yeah.
Oh yeah. Of
yeah.
course,
So
yeah.
so what like how would you describe them?
Well, the experience I had at a place outside Belfast, I ended up in hospital really ill. I got threw against the wall. I passed out. I came around, just woken up. Ended up going to hospital. One doctor said I had a tumor. Somebody else said I had a bleed to the brain. I had nausea, sick. I had blood coming down my nose, had blood coming out of my ears. And
Fuck.
2 days later, I was completely fine. I was in the hospital for a while. I couldn't understand what happened or what it was. So every entity is different. You'll like we've been touched, I've been scrubbed, my pocket got pulled, I've got pokes. We have felt color, like people brushing past us. It's completely different. So many different energies, and that's why we were saying it's always important to protect yourself because you do not know what sort of energy, and also what way that person passed. If that person was murdered. Traumatic. We've actually felt quite emotional in some of our investigations to the point where we're nearly crying because we feel the emotion from the energies, from the spirit.
That's
We
insane.
haven't really come across any bad entities.
Only from that one volunteer, but I was going back a few while ago. Yeah.
Most of the spirits we encounter are just people trying to let us hear their story. They're just human beings that have been trapped. They haven't crossed over.
Yeah, that's
all
like
of that could change tonight on our investigation.
yeah. They're just pretty much us. Just want people's stories.
But
they're ghost podcasters. They just want people come out and give us your stories. So does anybody ever reach out to you? I know you go to a lot of abandoned places, but did anybody come out and say, "Hey, I've had some freaky stuff happen," and how do you go about that?
We are actually a friend of mine. She's actually got 3 spirits in her house. A man died in the house through alcohol. He fell down the stairs, he broke his neck. A woman in the house, she died in the house with cancer, and their son also died in the house. And she told, we're actually planning to do an investigation to go out to investigate the house for her. What's been happening when she goes to bed, the lights are turning on her own. She thinks they're chilling around her bed. Her oldest daughter, who's 18, she's seen the spirit of a young man running downstairs and disappearing through the wall. Yeah. So we're going out to do that. I do house clearance. I remove spirits from homes myself. So I go out and I do that. But we have been requested by a few people to go out to check their homes and stuff.
So it has been a few people. Like it's not just you.
So we would treat it like an investigation. So we'll go out and set up the equipment, and we would do a sort of mini investigation. Just obviously you catch evidence to show them then at the end about like this is what we've caught. And then once we've done that, we'll do the clearing. We'll help whatever spirits are trapped there.
That's what I was gonna ask. So like, do you have a process of like either like teach them how to live with it, or do you have a way of helping the ghost pass on?
We have a way of getting the ghost to pass. When we go around, we look for a hole in the hole for a porthole. A porthole is where a spirit comes through. So we'll try to identify whereabouts in home the porthole is, and usually we use the K2 meter wherever is the strongest hit. It usually gives you an idea of where the porthole is. So
like what the area
we would call in the angels. We would work with certain angels. We work with spirit guides, and say if we were in somebody's house and somebody had died there years ago, we would call on the ancestor of that person to come forward with spirit work to happen to pass over. You usually find the reason why people don't pass if somebody's been really bad in life. I've done a house clearing for a lady before, and the gentleman in the house, he took his own life in his house, but he wasn't a nice person apparently in life. He had killed people when he was alive. So obviously his soul was scared to pass in spirit work, because obviously you have to face what you've done in this life, and so he was trapped between 2 worlds.
So do you believe in possession then? Do you believe in
stuff like
that? And how does that work,
actually
do you reckon?
That actually happened to me recently.
Oh.
It's on YouTube, although the part of the actual possession has been cut out because some viewers might find it distressing.
It was quite scary.
It was an investigation at Home Farm.
It was quite scary. I got quite aggressive and quite abusive. And
have you ever seen the way Zach would sometimes in some of the anger would just come over him and he would need to leave the building?
On Zach?
Yeah. Well, that sort of similar thing happened to Jerry. He was fine one minute, and the next minute he just quite aggressive.
And Cardew House, my features changed me.
Oh yeah,
that's about that.
Yeah, when we were down in Cardew House, we were investigating, and we were walking around the outside the building, and Jerry just stopped. And when I looked at him, his eyes were grey. There was no pupils. They were just pure grey.
That's crazy.
As if it was quite freaky.
I actually thought it's like, you know, when you're falling asleep, that feeling you're falling asleep, and then you're waking up the next morning. That's all I remember. And then all I remember are going, Jerry, you okay? And a jerk. And I went, what? I couldn't remember. It was like a 10-second blank. Don't remember nothing.
Yeah, I'd get that when I'd start drinking a little bit.
I'm just slapping out of it.
Yeah,
I don't remember that. That wasn't me, man. No, it's clearly you got.
That sounds like my entire life.
Clearly that wasn't me, guys.
So we just came back from watching Conjuring 3 last night, actually. So we're all demoned up.
Yeah.
We're all day. Like, I actually had a nightmare last night, but I was also
actually
sitting
don't
up
like horror movies.
Really? We love them.
I don't like horror movies.
Love them.
I actually had quite scary experience because I'm so open to spirit world. When I went to see the very first Paranormal Activity, the very first
film. I love
film,
that movie. Yeah.
It was my ex-partner. Me and her were watching it. We went to bed, and her child was in bed, but we didn't know then her home was haunted. And I was woken out by somebody nipping my face, and I could feel cold breath in my face. I could hear the breath. And her bedroom's in the roof space, so I went down to the toilet, and I heard laughing coming from her child's bedroom. So I opened the door to make sure she was okay, and her dog was sitting growling, and a clear, evil voice just said, "Get out," in a real deep voice. Yeah. So we got the child out of bed that night. Something had to be clear in the house. Goosebumps are actually starting in my arms now, even talking about that. That was freaky. And people don't realize that, you know, when you're in the paranormal, things like that, or you can actually draw energies to you, like from programs, you know what I mean? Things can easily come there because we were completely fine for just after watching that. A lot of crazy things started happening in the house. There's a place in Belfast, and it's actually based on a true story about a poltergeist that was in a home. And the people who were involved in that there was a young girl who was actually sexually abused by an entity, was trailed out of bed, physically and sexually abused and touched by an entity. I was asked to go and investigate the home. This girl, she's about 18 or 19 now, but the girl still has fear looking in her eyes. It's like just looking into space. They have crosses and pictures of Jesus all over the home because they're still living in fear. It's crazy.
Like actually like a scene out of The Exorcist or something.
Yeah. That home, it was a book, I think it was called The Jamaica Street Haunting. There was actually no book about it. Even postmen wouldn't go near the door, milkmen wouldn't go near the door.
So it's a known haunting.
Yeah, it's a real haunting.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
I was going to say Belfast is pretty. It's got a massive, rich history of being haunted. Because I'm like, before you sent me the locations that you've all been to, which is pretty big, I'm like, surely I'll be able to find somewhere they've been, and I'm like, there's no way they've hit all these places. There's so much. It's got a deep history in all this stuff. Kind of lucked out. Like we've only got 2 places really.
We don't have much down here. I mean, you know what? Then again, we're living on. We're not looking some dirty land. If we can say that much.
And some places, a story like one of the graveyards. There's a graveyard in Belfast called the Belfast City Cemetery. It's not safe getting in the night because you have young ones in it doing drugs. There's a lot of problems in it. It's all over TV, social media about it. But when I went there recently, I done some footage recently, and during the day, I seen a gentleman like in an old coat. He just saluted me. I said hi to him. About 3 seconds later, I turned around. He completely disappeared. That place is really hidden. there's a lot of people who has taken their own life in the graveyard to fund themselves in the graveyard because
Yeah.
the suicide rate was quite high in Belfast at one stage.
Yeah.
and
I like, like I said earlier, like even my dad, like he told me plenty of stories about how he would come into work and like see people hanging from trees near their family.
yeah,
He even told me stories about how homeless like would be looking for
Yeah.
a place to stay, and they
Yeah.
would even just go into the drains, and they would end
Yeah,
up
yeah.
fucking like freezing. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
a lot of shit
That's
would
one thing I said to Aaron recently. That's one thing I said to Aaron, you know what? When we go on some location, I'm literally looking around the corner because I said to Aaron, I
Because
know
we're afraid of seeing a homeless person.
Yeah. I
we're
was just,
bound to come across somebody who's going to be dead, who's either died, close to hypothermia, their own life, drug overdose. We know it's going to happen sometime.
Yeah.
We go to some, recently we went to some really, really old cottages, Irish cottages dating back to the early 1800s. And you know you're just going to go in one day and you're going to find somebody dead.
Because there's evidence of people being there drinking, and
Drinking,
you can
yeah.
see
doing
that
drugs and
there has been activity there. And some of the locations we've been on, it's been -5 outside.
yeah.
So do you get permission a lot of the time to go do it, or do you go renegade?
We do get permission, yeah, from some places, but a lot of places they're not boarded up. You can just go in, you know.
Yeah,
So
go nuts. Why not?
yeah,
a lot of the we have a lot of castles as well, which are they're open to the public. So and the graveyards are all open to the public. But there we don't really need to ask permission for them. But when we do go into like some houses and hospitals, obviously that needs to be cleared for health and safety as well.
Do you feel like after any of your experiences, do you feel like something has ever followed you home? Like, do you feel like anything has been attached to you after you've
only
left?
that time in the car
With the
about the sneezing, but we always make sure we do double protection. We do protection before and afterwards to make sure everyone's safe. Yeah.
Would you say that would be your scariest experience? Maybe I could ask each of you, what would your scariest experience be? To like
my scariest
individually?
experience would have been the time in Ballyclare when I was physically attacked by the lower entity, and what happened with that. Being told by a doctor you may have bleeding brain, you may have a tumor. I went in the casualty and they rushed me straight in the hospital in the intensive care, and it was quite scary.
Yeah,
that would be my scariest experience.
So have any of you? Sorry,
what about Aaron?
Sorry, Aaron.
Oh, I have a few. Well, that time down in Carnjay, with the scratching in the car, that really made me jump. I think because we weren't expecting it.
Yeah,
we were just hanging out waiting for the rest of the team members, and I was shaking for a good 10 minutes after. And then the hospital where the door banged, and the other one with Carnjay with me and Stephen. We were investigating the courtyard, and the whole bushes, something rushed past us. She felt the wind, the bushes. We bolted.
Yeah, I think actually, I believe that Stephen actually told us that, and he actually sent us a photo. Well, showed us the photo of that he took around there, and it looks terrifying.
Yeah, no, it looks gnarly as.
There's loads of photos of Carnjay House with some
I was slapping Stephen all night. I said, "Stephen, are you okay?" He says, "Yeah," but his face was like chalk. It was just pure white. I'm going, "You're not really okay."
He's plotting along.
Yeah. But
there's actually a good video of Stephen down in Grey Abbey when the stones were thrown. Yeah. You can actually see Stephen doing this.
Yeah. One of the girls, we brought a couple of girls down with us, and she asked for a stone to be thrown at her, a stone to throw at her, and the next minute the alarm at the very bottom of the old ruins of the Abbey went off on its own. So it's like as if something came running past, threw a stone at her, and it was way at the bottom of the Abbey, continued running, and the spirit sent the alarm off at the very bottom of the Abbey.
So do you have like a method of like, say you're in there and it's like, all right, we're pretty quiet. Do you have like a method of revving it up, or like, do you ever do that?
Sometimes. We've used the Singapore theory. We would use trigger objects. I have a wee wind up music box.
Don't do that. I'm freaked out thinking about it.
What is it like John Lennon Imagine?
She's going to get it. I brought my pig and cloak one when we went to the Abbey, and we played old Gregorian chant music to draw in the monks' energy and stuff. We done that there as well. An old house. We want an old farmhouse where I could hold I could call the wanker. There's no piano there, so we play piano music and stuff, to draw in the energy of the spirit and stuff, So
yeah, it seems like you guys just have the best places. Like
you
farmhouses. Like,
the best thing about it, though, half the places we just meet them. There's the music box there.
La Vida Rose.
Oh, don't do that. You were asking for it. That's the rev up tool. Oh. Yeah, but
that's cool.
Sorry, yeah.
So we would bring this out, or depending on our location. When we were in the morgue, we had somebody volunteer to lie on the slab, the morgue table. So we used that, and we asked if there was a doctor. So it depends on our location. We would use different trigger objects. We brought a big bunch of keys down to the jail. To rattle the keys. So
there you go again.
Really depends.
So with that Faz game that we're talking about, everything that you have said has been a map. There's farmhouse, there's art house, jail.
You've nailed it all.
Everyone, boom, 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 boom.
And you got all the weapons.
Yeah, and you didn't even have to grind for that. You got
it. Do you know what's so wonderful about it is, if it's a Saturday, say Aaron's now that we've wait for drive. Most of the time, Erin never gets to the right place. She takes a wrong turn.
I get lost a lot.
What happened when we take a wrong turn? We usually find an old castle, we find an old building. Go, wow, we were meant to come here. The next minute, we're back doing investigation at the place, and that's how we find a lot of our locations. A lot of people don't know because we do go out. We know some people that just come on, snip your page. They want you to do, they want you to do all the work, and then they go out and do it, and that's why we don't tell people where we go. Recently, where we went to in the morgue, people started drinking in it, and graffiti. So that's why we don't tell people basically where we're going. But when we're out about the drive, we found an old schoolhouse recently, and a very famous person in Northern Ireland went to that school. His father was called Jim, and we asked the Ghostbox. He's an actor.
He's a famous actor.
And we asked the Ghostbox, can you tell me the name of your famous son? And it told us Jim. It repeated Jim. So it said Jim. Because the famous actor, his father was the head teacher at that school. So the spirit of his father told us the name of his son. Yeah.
Oh,
that's nice.
I'm waiting to see the full-bodied apparition. That's what I want to see. But with the amount of evidence that we're getting and reviewing it, I'm starting to sway more that there is actually something there, because you couldn't get what we get without something being there.
I'm actually sitting laughing here. She's saying that she wants to see the full body operation. Well, a bloody alarm goes off and she screams and runs down the hallway because the alarm goes off. So what are you going to be like of a full body here?
Yeah, you're all brave until you see the apparition.
Yeah,
so, I'm like that too. I'm like, I just want to see a bloody ghost. And then I see it, I'll probably shit my pants. I was going to say, so when you go into a site, obviously you go around and you debunk a lot of it before, like drafts and pipes and all that.
I mean, that video of us running down the corridor, it could have been as simple as the wind had blown the door. But when we went back up to investigate, all the doors were open.
Yeah. There's absolutely no wind or nothing. All the doors were open. So something sounded like a door banging, but there was no wind. There was no broken windows. They were all boarded up. There was absolutely no wind at all.
Yeah, would have done it again if that was a thing.
Yeah. And also, how did we all say we want to hide that the alarm go off, or was not set the alarm?
Because the alarm was in a different. The vibration trigger alarm was in a different room.
It was in a different room
from where the door went off, or where the door banged.
Yeah. No, that's scary. That's creepy.
Photographic evidence. A lot of it can be put down to dust and camera glare.
That's what people say. Yeah, we do get some skeptics. And people turn and say they always seem to have like an answer, this, it's that. But most of our cameras are all set up by, trigger object, or they'll say, that's your breath. But you know the difference between breath and square energy.
And you get have you got like photos of orbs and all that on video and all that stuff?
Yeah. We're actually on Facebook. Our Facebook page is Belfast Ghost Hunters on Facebook, and we've got loads of photographs and stuff on there.
Go check it out, guys. Belfast Ghost Hunters.
Belfast Ghost Hunters,
Yeah, Belfast Ghost Hunters. On Facebook, Belfast
Yeah.
Ghost Hunters on YouTube. Oh, no, Unexplained.
Unexplained on
On
YouTube.
On YouTube. No,
Yeah.
we'll definitely be checking you
Yeah,
guys out.
I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I mean,
we'll
we'll be
give you
getting the worms.
The
I don't know
worms.
if you've watched us before, but we refer to our audience as the worms.
And
And
yeah,
They
yeah,
love
yeah.
it. They
We'll
love
we'll
give
it.
be
you a wee
sending
match
them.
tonight. We'll give you a wee match tonight from our investigation. We're
Yes.
out tonight, so we
please,
are.
Yeah.
So
please, I can't
please.
wait.
we'll be going live
But
tonight.
maybe
from our
maybe
huge
maybe you
Belfast
can
Ghost Hunters.
FaceTime us if you see any creepy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tag
We
us
would
in
never
it.
be off the phone.
Well, we're going to go live. We usually go live, so we'll be going live tonight. So we will from our.
Oh, we'll be
from our-
watching.
Oh,
We'll be
dude,
watching.
So,
Yeah.
We'll be watching, yeah.
Belfast Ghost
If
Hunters.
we're not going live,
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
though,
We'll be cracking a few bruises.
We'll be
watching
watching you guys
Yeah.
go do it. So, what do your family and that think of this? Like family and friends, what do they think of your
Um,
Of your
about
passion,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, I was such a quiet person. I really didn't bother with many people when I was young. I was quite bullied when I was at school, so I only had some friends. And my dad, he's past 7 years now, and before that, it's like he would just laugh. But now my mum, because even my mum, after my dad passed, my mum actually hurt my dad shuffling his feet in the bedroom after he had passed.
Mm.
And the day my dad passed, I see my dad's spirit in my mum's flat with my grandmother. There are two ghosts walking in the bedroom. And now I feel my mum, she's more open because she's had a lot more experiences, since my dad now passing, weird things is happening.
Right.
And I remember
more
she said
open-minded now.
it was actually the first anniversary. My dad passed away in 2014 on the 5th of February. On the 5th of February 2015, 1 year later at 5 a.m. in the morning, my mum's telephone rang. My mum got out of bed, done 147 when I checked the number, and it was the hospital, the ward my dad had died in. And my mum from the hospital says, "Why did you phone me?" And I says, "We didn't phone you."
Ooh. Yeah, right.
So, we do believe like loved ones, spirit work do let you know as long as you're open to it, receive it, you know what I mean? And I think the more skeptical people are, they're closed in. Well, if you're more open to it, you'll have more experiences.
Yeah. Like if you're looking for it, you're never gonna find it. But like,
Yeah.
Well, I don't reckon that's true because like, look at you guys.
Yeah.
Constantly.
That's why we are, we just go with an open mind. We don't go
Yeah,
out
exactly
with
right. The open mind.
expectations,
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
think that's the
family's
best way
all
to
on
be.
board.
Yeah.
My daughter comes out in the ghost hunt with us.
Yeah,
my
that's so
son,
cool.
I love
is
that.
So cool. Yeah.
He's 7. So he would come out during the day when we're checking out locations. All his 2 friends are like, "When are you next going on a ghost hunt?" Because they all want to come. They
Yeah,
just
that's
love
fun.
exploring abandoned
Yeah.
places.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's it.
My eldest daughter's been out twice
She's
with us now. She's flat out. I don't believe in ghosts. When we took her to the abandoned hospital, I couldn't get her to let go of my arm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
we went to the mill. We're actually going back to this big famous mill in Northern Ireland, and we went one day with Erwin, our son, and our dog. It was during the day, and our dog was crying, going ballistic to get out of the mill.
Yeah.
The dog didn't like the energy in the mill.
Yeah, wow.
she was fine. We were walking around the building. Tia doesn't cry. Tia's a German Shepherd Labrador. She's 12. Tia doesn't cry, doesn't make an awful lot of noise. And it's just whenever we were about to leave the building, she turned around and she started growling and crying.
So, well, I feel like, dogs differently, definitely have like
Yeah.
a different sense. Like, I mean, they can kind of sense when people are
Yeah.
douchebags or
Yeah,
like,
well,
they
they're
can.
So we even involved the dogs.
Do you think the fact that you having your daughter and all that come onto onto site of the hunts and all that, with all this stuff that we've been looking into, they reckon that the younger you are, the more accessible to the other side and the other realm,
Like more open,
more of an
I
open
think so, 'cause
vessel.
Amber, whenever we're out with Amber, a lot of activity centered around her.
Yeah. We went to a castle called Mahee Castle in County Down, and we got Amber. We got communication with a child over the K2. We got Amber to
But don't we
ask.
respond to
Yeah,
Amber?
which is we asked this Amber asked the spirit, "Do you want to communicate with me?" And it was a wee girl's voice clearly said yes. That's on our YouTube channel as well. Yeah.
Because I don't know if it's because Amber's obviously she's younger, she's more susceptible and open, whereas we probably over the years her minds have been closed just from society and telling
Yeah,
her this is
yeah,
not
yeah,
the way you should
yeah.
behave. Whereas Amber hasn't. Amber hasn't had that negativity, so she's obviously more open, and you know, they're obviously more attracted to her.
Yeah, she's great. She's great. We think maybe one day we'll leave the team to her to carry on.
Yeah,
later.
who knows? Yeah, who knows?
We've
Pass
already
on-
started setting up our own wee gear.
Yeah, pass
know,
on the equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
So
she actually
good.
have. She actually has some of her own gear and all now.
Oh,
that's
Some
cool.
equipment. So
Oh, that's right.
yeah,
That's so
yeah,
cool.
she's enjoying that.
Yeah,
she's
well,
really
yeah.
enjoying that.
She's your little antenna. Get him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get them attracted to it. So, do you have any advice for anybody that's going through like a haunting their own house or how to deal with anything like this?
Yeah, definitely. One thing I would suggest is don't try to contact with that squirt through like a Ouija board.
Yeah.
Don't do it on
Yeah.
your own. Get like a
Because
professional in. You know,
If you're
so-
using a Ouija board, you have an awful lot of negative energies that will imitate the loved one that they're trying to communicate.
Yeah.
And so we'll always call in a professional if there's a haunting in your house.
Yeah.
Don't do it yourself.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What I would say.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, I guess I think we're gonna end it, but before we do that, I just would like to throw a random couple questions in here. Do you guys believe in aliens?
Oh yes, I
yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
There's very much so a hot spot in Northern Ireland, County Down, called Newcastle, County Down, the Mountains of Mourne. There's a UFO investigation team there. There's actually been sightings there over the Mourne Mountains. Yeah, I know.
No, I would.
The house, yeah.
I would firmly agree. I watch Ancient Aliens.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Why not? No, I mean, planet
Yeah,
Earth,
I mean,
we're only
yeah.
small.
I think it's ignorant to think that we're the only ones here. You know,
It's crazy. I mean, if you look at all the ancient technology that's been forgotten, over the years, of course they've had help from extraterrestrials to build the pyramids. Of course they had.
Yeah. Oh, it's been a thing that is always
Even
on my mind. I
Stonehenge,
love it. I love it so
I
much.
love it.
I don't know whether I always question whether I've kind of talked about this previously, but the thing is I'm like, you know, we're like a little speck in the universe, and there's got to be something. Like
Well,
if you look up,
think
how can we be the only thing? That is like the saddest shit ever.
Yeah, I don't want
If you think
know,
about if you think about the timeline, the Earth has been here for tens of billions of years. We only live for an average of 80 years, which is nothing in that timeline.
Mm.
Do you know the timeline? We're like a grain of sand in that timeline.
Yeah, for sure.
Of
I mean,
course
like
there's
even if
something.
there's even if there's like a little speck, if it's like a little worm, like an ant,
little worm.
a little
TM.
worm, TM, yeah.
Or-
I like honestly, I'd like to know.
Yeah.
Is there any worms out there in space?
Yeah,
hit us up.
We're the speck of sand, and I want to meet the cat doing the big turd in the fucking litter box. All right, I want to see what that cat's doing. But guys, thank you so much.
Yeah, this has been great.
Yeah,
this has been awesome.
Yeah,
Like,
this has been so fun.
honestly, this has been this has been.
I'm giddy.
I don't want to put down any other interviews, but I've had so much fun. Like, I fucking love you guys.
That's the Irish humor, you see. You know.
Yeah, I think that's how
The
you gotta
Irish
go-
charm.
Yeah, that's
That's what
go,
it is.
Yeah, so that's how you got to go into it. Like you were saying before, like you get these interviews, and like, all right, I hope they know, like, we'd like to joke around a little bit.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then so we'll say
Yeah.
a little joke, and then they're like, "No, this is serious shit we're talking."
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like,
No, but
We're
you guys have fed it, given it back. Like
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
appreciate you guys. Like this has been great.
You're welcome, guys. Yeah, we're going to send you some hats over. We're going to
No,
send you some
please.
hoodies.
No, I
please.
want a hoodie. We're
Yeah,
gonna
we want
send you
hoodies.
some.
Yeah, we'll send one too.
We'll send a hoodie as well.
Yeah.
Get
No,
a hoodie
we'll
now.
actually
Straight
we've got our t-shirts and
Beanies coming
beanies.
this
They're
week,
coming in
so-
next week.
You
so-
prefer beanies? We could probably send you a hoodie and a beanie.
we'll say
No,
whatever
you know, that hat
Yeah.
looks dope.
Yeah,
I want a hat and a beanie.
Yeah, I want it all.
Hat and a hoodie.
I want it all.
I'll send you.
Yeah.
I'll send you guys a. We'll send you both.
We'll send you a
Actually,
care
we'll send
package.
Steven some as well.
Yeah.
Shout out to Steven. We're gonna send you guys all some. But no,
Amazing.
Two guys.
So we'll leave you through a bit, and then obviously because you're even doing it tonight.
Yeah, we don't want to end it here.
Yeah,
We don't want to end it here.
We'll come back last time, previously on Belfast Ghost Hunters.
Yeah,
and
I
then
think we
wanna hear the
should
rest
do
of it.
this
Yeah.
every few hunts. We should.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
There'll be a lot more
Yeah,
evidence.
brilliant. Yeah.
And a lot more
Oh,
locations.
It's so
Look
good.
forward to
It's-
it. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
No,
Thank you so
all right.
much,
Shout out
guys.
to We
and everybody.
Steven. Like we love
Thank you
them.
so much, guys.
Follow
Rock and roll.
them.
Cheers,
Rock
guys.
on.
See you
Let's
later.
go.
Bye, later. Bye.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah.
Guys, I had so much fun that one.
Me too. That was so cool.
That was so sick.
I got alien head.
Your classic case of aliens gone. But yeah, they were great. They were so fun. Please go give them a follow on YouTube. We're going to play some of their clips and stuff that they sent us. It's very spooky shit.
That was rad. People are asking, where can we cop Catch Coward's Big Fan? Where can we cop a Ghost Hunter hat? Jam. Gets a fucking Ghost Hunter beanie.
Yeah. Well, they're sending them out, but yes, I'm sure if you give them some love, go subscribe to their YouTube, go watch it because they're constantly putting shit out and they're constantly going doing it. You've seen Smiz play virtually. Ghost Hunters. We really
the real deal.
Also, if you guys know of anybody in our local area that does it, because I've been looking, I wanna go on a hunt.
Yeah, dude.
I want to gear up.
Hell yeah.
I want to see a fucking ghost. But
yeah, thanks for everyone, the new followers, and so Mandy and Emma.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
Belfast Ghost Hunters
Subscribed on on YouTube.
Yeah, they're on
the tube.
They're on the tube. They're on the. I thought they were on the Twitch game. Good on them though.
Yeah. But I was rotten. I was I was shit faced.
I said we should probably go easy, eh? For 3 hours of just sitting there,
I put on the You Got Served soundtrack and I was running around the house, crumping, and Billy said, "Why didn't I start a dancing podcast instead?"
And here we are to announce.
Yeah, the You Got Served podcast coming soon.
We're getting rid of all the spooky shit. It's overrated. We're just gonna watch Smiz dance. You remember this dancing scene in a movie? And he's
I was doing the swallow.
Yeah, do the swallow. Get up, do it right now. Come on, do it.
Maybe one day. Dylan Smizzy was so excited. Yes, I was very excited. Oh god. When I look back, I was like cringing so hard, but it was so much fun. Shut the fuck up. I'm not even gonna acknowledge those. But yeah, I'm you fuckers.
Oh, look at him. Look at them go. They're all coming in.
Nope. But
ghosts of the past have come to haunt the podcast.
Kill me. But yeah, we'll I don't know. We'll eventually post a link to.
Speaking of shuffling ghosts, have you ever seen the footage? Of them going through the Michael Jackson died. Have you seen it? And how they're going down the hall and they see a ghost moonwalk. Have you not seen it?
No, I haven't.
It's mint. We'll get it up. I'll get it up in the break. When we because we've got another part to do of the interview with old Stephen, legend in the cafe. But Smiz, do you want to talk about? Smiz has got a little bit of a report to talk about. He's got a bit of a report. This is Smiz's book report. Let's get the fucking theme music going. No, I can't press
I'm going to have to tee it up.
It's been so long since we've done a book report.
Yeah, this is a very short one. But you know what? If you guys have any ghost, or not even ghosts, any true crime stories, anything like that you'd want to hear us talk about, we would be more than happy to do that. We also, we got this one sent to from my lovely girlfriend. Thank you very much there, Nels. She sent us through this article.
So here it is.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't Smiz's fake news there, Sheldon. This is true shit, true crime, baby. All right,
gorgeous boy.
Yeah, he's a good looking chap. Maybe I'll show you guys. How about that?
Yeah, have a look at this.
All right. So The headline is, Spanish man who murdered his mother, ate her and stored her in Tupperware, cops 15 years jail. Shout out to pedestrian.tv for the article.
That's a slap on the wrist, I reckon.
Yes. A Spanish man has been found guilty of carving up and eating his mother in 2019 in a Madrid murder court case, full of shocking and brutal details. Alberto Sanchez Gomez has been sentenced to 15 years for murder and 5 months for desecrating his mother's corpse. According to Madrid provincial?
That's it.
Court statements, he murdered his mother after an argument they had and cut her up. God damn, that's brutal.
That's how.
That's not so hot. Eating her over the course of 15 days back in 2019.
Do you reckon he did that because he's just like, fuck, who's going to feed me now?
Big Cock Daddy in the chat said mother tacos. But yeah, I wonder, like, did he freeze the meat? Because, I mean, what meat's not going to last that long. But anyway, this earned him the nickname the Cannibal of Los Ventas. Sorry for the accent there. Across local Madrid media outlets. During his arrest back in 2019, police reportedly found remains of Gomez's mother scattered across...
Do you reckon that's the same Gomez as Guzman and Gomez?
Oh, maybe.
Of Guzman and Gomez fame.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there's a lawsuit. Smart as I do it.
We were tempted to do this one as a fake news, but it was too good.
It's too juicy.
But yeah, the mother's remains were scattered across multiple Tupperware containers. Other parts of her body are said to have been found in the freezer as well as inside plastic bags found in the trash and within a pot in the house. It's some Ed Gein kind of shit.
Yeah, he didn't eat them though, did he?
I'm pretty sure he did. Well, I mean, yeah, well, anyway, he definitely fucking had a house full of people.
Had a nipple belt. What a legend.
Yeah, he did. Fucking body lampshades and shit.
Yeah, what a ledge.
Shout out to Ed Gein.
Yeah. Poor simple Ed Gein.
But yeah, so according to the prosecutor's office, Gomez strangled his mother to death and then proceeded to use a carpenter's saw and 2 kitchen knives to carve up her corpse. He was required to pay £60,000 or 94k in Australian money to his brother as some form of compensation. How the fuck are you going to have 94k while you're in prison?
Pocket money, mate.
Beats me. He's doing a lot of dishes in there, that's for sure. Or little side work. Yeah, maybe jacking someone off through the fence. That's a...
You don't get money for that.
No, well, they're playing commissary.
Yeah, that's a hobby.
Yeah. That's a throwback to our prison episode. Go check that out on
episode
YouTube.
8, the last one on the the YouTube.
Yes.
We are up to episode 14.
We'll get there.
It's going to be a massive dump. Get on the YouTube.
But yeah, he said that it was because she made his life impossible.
At 15.
Yes. So, I mean, fucking brutal. But I think we'll leave that story there. I've actually got another story that we can look up too.
Yeah.
I did find a better video, but it kind of showed something a little bit more fucked because basically this guy broke into a fucking mansion in Bel Air. And sorry, am I pond? Is this for real? This story? Yes, it's definitely real. But yeah, so a naked burglar breaks into Bel Air home and comes face to face with unsuspecting homeowners.
And killed all their pets.
Killed their pets.
Yeah, trigger warning. They killed all their pets.
I found the video that doesn't show the killing of the pets, but the one that I did see, there's a couple parakeets, and he reaches in there and literally just throws them on the fucking ground and stomps on them. So it's brutal as fuck. But here's this.
Here's the news.
Yeah, here's the news, baby.
This is real news.
Get the out! I'll call the police! Get out!
Huh?
A homeowner screams at a man to get out after he breaks in naked, takes a swim, takes a shower, then puts on her husband's clothes, then allegedly kills 2 of the family pets. Now, this bizarre break-in, it all happened in Bel Air. KCO9's Lori Perez is out there live, where, Lori, one of the homeowners actually came face-to-face with this man. That's terrifying.
Oh, it absolutely is. What a horrifying moment for the entire family. This happened in broad daylight between 2 and 3 p.m. on Thursday on Cassiano Road. The man was home. Thankfully, his wife and his very young children were not.
Get the out! Now!
This dude's thinking God's talking to him.
Get out! I'll call the police! Get out!
A frantic Bel Air homeowner confronted a man she could see inside her house via the Ring security camera app. Her fear at a peak because as the intruder, who was naked for most of the time, made himself at home, taking a swim, walking around inside, her husband was also there, upstairs showering.
I got a call from my wife saying, "Where are you?" I said, "Huh? Why are you calling me? I'm here." "No, there's somebody here." I'm like, "I'm here." He's like, I know. There's somebody downstairs. I'm seeing from the
Airport
camera."
flex. Look at this guy.
And I just was in disbelief.
And
Moments
Gertie Flex.
later, watch here as Matt Sobbs came face to face with the man.
So my initial reaction was just scream and say, "Hey, what are you doing in my house?" Hoping that he would just go away or say he got the wrong house. But he said it was his house. And he said he was going to call the police on me.
Sobbs jumped off the second floor balcony onto his car to escape and call police. Security
boy
camera
Bolin.
video shows as officers caught 34-year-old Paul Kyan still inside, still insisting he belonged there.
My house. It's not your house. I want to get my wife.
It's a good game plan.
Yes.
Sobbs says police told him
What,
the
just
man
say
is
it's your
homeless
house?
and got in using a garage door opener left in an unlocked car.
You're gonna
Sobbs
call
says
the police?
security
I'm
video
calling
also
the
shows
police.
the suspect killing the family's 2 birds.
It could have been a lot worse if my kids were home. I mean, this man was crazy. He had this serial killer face when he killed those animals with a smile. Doesn't matter where you live, how safe your neighborhood is. A random attack, a random act could find its way toward your house.
Neighbors are taking notice. It's not the first time an unhoused person has gotten into a home here, but they hope it will be the last.
And what I did last night after I heard about this is I took my second car, which has the garage door
Flex.
opener, in the car, and I brought it back inside.
That is a little shocking. That's a pretty bold move on his part. I mean, he's lucky that he didn't break in our house.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, bro? You
Now,
fucking
Sobbs
salt and
says
pepper
his
squid.
children, who are both under
What are you
5
gonna do?
years
Oh, I feel
old,
so
were the
bad for
ones
these
who
rich
found
people. Oh
their pet
no.
birds dead. Cayenne's bail has been set at $50,000.
Jedi mind tricks. Yeah, this is my house.
God damn.
God
But
damn.
yeah, that's fucked up. But you know what? That's
life.
yeah, that's life. But that's gonna be, I think, maybe a little recurring bit. We'll just play some a bit of true crime
Bit of
for the
true
week.
crime. Get into it just to flesh it out for you.
Yeah,
Fleshlight it out for you guys.
No, well, thank you very much, guys. Maybe I
Well-
can get an applause over here.
Oh, fucking!
No, I've done a lot of. There was one on that page. Thanks, guys. Just let me bathe in that. Let me bathe in it. Thank you. No, I love that. Cheers.
Sorry, Dan. My finger slipped.
The dude sounded like Larry David.
Yeah, he did too. How's that other guy's like, oh, I got my second guard to go look it up. How about you fix your grill, bro? How about you fix your fucking brown baked bean looking teeth and then sell the first car? Sorry, that's Billy's rant. That's Billy's segment. That's a dog bark. Oh, wow. All right, well, guys, we are going to play the second half of the interview.
Yeah, so this one's a lot shorter. It only, I think it's like 15 minutes or so. And then we're going to get into everyone's favorite bit.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Fake news. Classic. for
But
the
yeah,
day.
as we said, we did do the interview twice just because the first time we did it was in a cafe and it was very loud in there. So this one's going to be a little bit harder to hear.
They'll be on the Patreon. Don't worry about that, though.
Yeah, but enjoy.
They were on Steve Camp.
Hello.
Hey.
It's a bit quieter around here.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Just hanging out in the bathrooms here.
All right, so let's just introduce you. So we have Stephen.
Go.
Stephen. So he's a part of the Belfast Ghost Hunters.
Ghost Hunters. So how'd you meet the group?
Not Jay. About 8 years ago, cafe I was working in, and he came in as a regular customer. and Jay immediately talked about ghost hunting, paranormal, like everything along those lines. It's always been something I've been interested in, so immediately I was listening right away, wondering what he was talking about, and found out he was a paranormal investigator, and he was a medium as well. And started talking. It's only really been the past year and a half that that we have the guys joined the team. But since the very first one, we went to the full family house from my then, and it's in the 11, and we just said there was something going on like this, and I had never done anything like that before, and it was, you're hooked from the first one, you're hooked. So yeah, I could do it every night. You could do it every night if you want to do it. It's good.
So you didn't have any experiences previously before you joined the group, but have you had experiences since you joined the group?
Definitely, yeah. As I said, I was always interested in the paranormal, afterlife, things like that, horror in general. But no, never had any experiences or seen anything. But in the past year, since I've started doing things, a lot of shit.
Yeah, right.
I actually do. I have one photo that was taken. It's in an old building, an old abandoned mill, about from Belfast. And we went there before Christmas, maybe November time. I have this one photo, or hopefully maybe guys should send it somehow. And it's the clearest photo that I've seen, and I took it. So it's a young girl. You can see what type of socks you can see shoes, and it is creepy. And it was a photo taken 3 seconds after, it's nothing else. And apart from that, noises, silence, a lot of the equipment is incredible that Gary has, and just a lot of crazy stuff happened with that. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
A lot of cool things.
So would you say that maybe you were skeptical before, and now that you've experienced something, would you say that you're a clear believer, or something like that?
I would say, yeah, I suppose I would have been skeptical, and it's probably almost somewhere subconsciously the reason why I joined, because I wanted an answer, and I do honestly believe now that we will find the answer. Like, I'm satisfied with that, but there's definitely something going on out there.
Oh, sorry, it's breaking up a little bit. So what was like your freakiest encounter with the guys? Would it be the photo that you took, or like, have you ever been hurt or anything like touched you or grabbed you or nothing like that?
No, never been hurt or anything. We do. I'm sure Jerry spoke about protection that we did before and after. No, never. You almost encourage to get touched on the shoulder.
Yeah.
That happens, and like so that old saying about the hurt in the back of your neck standing up, like that is real.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Never been hurt. I've definitely felt like that you're not alone in a place.
Yeah.
But things like that, touching, on the shoulder, always the drive. The drive back home when you're sitting alone in the car sometimes for like an hour or two. Just driving home alone. You just
feel like something's carrying, something's on your back.
Something's falling your back. So what do your family and that think of it now? Like now that you've started going out on some of these hunts, how do they feel about it?
Yeah. My fiance loves it. Absolutely loves it. She says that she would never go on a paranormal investigation because of insects and rats, but no, she loves it too. It's part of the thing. I don't think a lot of people really would see that negative towards it.
Yeah.
Really interesting because everybody asks the question, what goes on after? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody asks that question. So it's something that everybody, even if they don't have it, everybody's interested in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like looking from the outside, people may seem to judge, but they're always curious. They always want to know what is going on.
They know a lot of things themselves.
Yeah. I think it makes them feel vulnerable, and they don't want to. Yeah, it weirds them out. I think. If you question it, I think you're a bit scared.
Yeah. I know. Well, there's nothing wrong with being scared.
No, that's exactly it. Yeah, it makes people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
some of us like.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Like I want to be scared.
Yeah.
I want to experience something so bad. Like I'm hoping that speaking to all you guys, all folks like yourself, that maybe one day I might be blessed with a little demon carrying around.
Once we say I was watching your guys' videos, I'm like, surely there's some guys in Melbourne doing it. Let's go have a look.
Yeah.
And no. So I think we might have to start the Melbourne chapter.
Yeah. The Melbourne Ghost Hunters.
The Melbourne Ghost Hunters will do a collab. I really want to do it.
Did he come to it?
What would some advice be for people that you reckon just want to start up and give it a go? What would you say for them to do?
I would definitely do the research. A lot goes. I think a lot goes into the protection side of things before and after, which a lot of people don't get.
Yeah.
So, like I wouldn't know not if I happened to being with Jerry, and it can be quite dangerous. So you need to find a good group, you know what I mean, and don't just try and run into an abandoned building and start talking or something.
Yeah, it's kind of like that's exactly what we would have done. Yeah, we're pretty. We're like we did a Ouija board episode and we would just like throw caution to the wind. Let's just fucking go.
Yeah, so we bought a vintage Ouija board.
Yeah. Why are you shaking your head? We had sage. We didn't save.
Yeah. We blessed ourselves. We haven't told your partners yet, but we'll put that on.
Yeah,
them
we'll
soon.
put them. It sounds like I'm glad we got.
But so we got a.
You're giving us an EMF rating of 5 that we shouldn't have done that. Nothing bad's happened yet. I don't know.
But we did one live, and we recorded it, and we had some pretty
weird
strange,
things.
strange things happen, and we recorded it on, and we did it. Yeah, I was going to say live. So like a lot of people saw it.
Yeah,
a lot of people were even saying that
you shouldn't do that.
You shouldn't do it because it'll open it up when more people are viewing it. We had like 70 people watching it live.
Yeah,
so it was
we were trying to get that spirit.
It was a strange experience.
Yeah, but if anything goes down, it's just another location for you guys. You just get first dibs at it. Yeah. Once the COVID's done, we'll get you flying out of here, and then
that'll be good.
You can watch us do it live. Like, don't touch
Join
it again.
us, yeah. You can enter our portal.
Yeah. So roundabout question. No, don't do it.
I know.
But yeah, so you'd never thought anything followed you home or anything like that, or is it just like you thinking about it later on? You're like, ugh.
Not really. I think if you go out looking for something, like you'll probably find something, and there's a lot of the time there's explanations. But, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think the more you do it, the more you think about it, you can almost convince yourself sometimes that that's the work of.
Do you just go in there and like you try to like bust it before you do anything like that? Like you go, all right, it's pipes or whatever. Like you go the rational and then you go from there, like stuff you can't explain. Is that how you do it? Or?
Kind of. Yeah. Obviously, like if there's a reason behind something that would be logical, it's most of the time it is something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you will know right away when it's not.
Like you make sure there's no drafts coming through. Like you do a process of elimination before
before you come to the conclusion of maybe this is something.
Yeah, something's going on here.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you rock up to a joint. What would you do? Say like you go, all right, we're here. First thing, you set a perimeter. What do you do?
So kind of the first thing you do, you kind of get your energies out. You just loosen up, basically.
Like a footy game.
Get everybody, and then you do a protection. I'll let Jerry run through what the protection really is. He would run. So you do a protection, you open the door, and and then you're ready. Then you're ready to go. You just everyone's different. You know what I mean? You can split up into groups. You can start walking, but it always starts with listening up, meeting everybody, having a chat, and then bit of protection, and then whatever it is. Sometimes it's a house, sometimes it's a farm, sometimes it's ruins, a massive old mill building. You know what I mean?
Seems like he's got a lot of areas like
that's
that.
So cool.
Yeah,
that's
we've
so
got
cool.
nothing.
Yeah,
Well,
we don't. I wish we had stuff like
we've got
that.
We've got a few, but like one, they're owned by like you gotta do a tour and do all this. Like we're paying. Like we're gonna go do stuff at like we've got Old Melbourne Jail. We've got like an asylum that you can go to. We're paying to rent it out. Like we're gonna actually go do one over in a mental asylum. They're gonna give us all the gear.
Yeah.
And yeah. So yeah. So what would you say? What's your favorite thing to use? Sorry.
You should be careful with some of them. A lot of them can just be money-making things.
It's a what, sorry?
A lot of them can be like money-making things. A lot of things.
Yeah. But like
no, this is like a this. I mean, I don't know what the. You can't really label like too many things official, but I mean, this is if anything was real in Melbourne, like as in a group. I think these are the guys. Like they've been running this thing for years and years.
Yeah, like Old Melbourne Jail. It's like when Ned Kelly got hung and stuff, if you know who he is. And there's like another one that's like a full asylum. So we're going to go test that out as well and check all that out. Because, you know, like we go in head first. Like, see, I think maybe if we had experiences like you, maybe we wouldn't be so gun-ho to rev it up, like poke it with a stick. But until we have that experience, we'll heed your warning. I think I'm gonna go in a bit more safe. I'll wear a helmet or something because you actually kind of scare me with your reaction to the wedgie board and stuff. So
the wedgie boards can be scary, like, it can be quite dangerous. We don't usually do that on investigations or anything like that.
So have you ever gone and done investigation of residents, like of people living in, like said, hey, we've got our house is acting a bit weird. Has anybody reached out and said, hey, can you come check it out? Or
yeah, so what I do with them, I go for the investigations of places that we have already looked at ourselves and investigated. So we would go and research them and find them ourselves. Jerry and Aaron, on the other hand, would take open calls from people.
Oh, cool.
Wow. So people actually call them in. That's rad.
That's sick.
The guy can do a full plan of a house. You know, I am not at that stage yet. And so with the buildings and the houses and
you're a white belt.
I'm not the cleansing.
You're a white belt, Jerry, not a black belt.
Yeah.
Double Dan.
No, you've leveled up. I'm sure you've leveled up now.
Yeah.
Wear a couple of white belts.
Yeah, wear a couple of white belts.
You're a few levels above us.
We've got shoelaces for belts, mate.
I know. But yeah, I'm gonna have to run. I'll pop this back.
Yes,
I'm just glad.
Well, it's very nice meeting you, man.
Yeah, very nice.
You're a legend.
Are you going out tonight with him?
No, it's my girlfriend's birthday tonight.
Fair. Good man.
Yeah, you're a good man.
Otherwise, you'd be like physically haunted for the rest of it.
Yeah, there'll be a spirit at home, and it won't be a nice one.
Yeah, you'd be coming home to a demon, that's for sure.
I think Jerry can help you out with that one.
But yeah, thank you, man.
No, thanks, man.
Thanks so much, bud.
Cheers, man.
Cheers,
have a good one. Thanks.
Wanga,
we're back. Yes, so that is why we
had to redo.
Yeah, we had to redo. We're sitting there. I'm like, we can't do it like this. We need to do it again because
imagine over about an hour's worth of people
screaming, clanking, bad connection
with 3 people trying to talk at once,
beeping. Yeah,
but no, it went really well. And Pastor Lord, thanks for the positivity in the chat, mate.
Yeah,
Thanks for the follow too.
Yeah, Lord Pastor.
We got a few followers just then. Dead Knight Raven, Sun Wong Septic Tank, and Al Ferguson.
Hell yeah.
Tony
Tony Ferguson's brother. Thank you so much for watching. But guys, years have just come at a good time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. We're gonna do it.
Yes, we are.
We're gonna do it.
Let me get.
What would you guys want in the chat? Would you like? What's your favorite part? Is everybody gonna say it? Worm love. Yeah. We're gonna play.
What segment do you want to see?
What segment do you want to see? We've seen some real news. That can only be followed up by another segment that we love.
Come on.
Fake news.
Yeah.
We're doing it. We're
All
doing
right.
it. Play it. Roll the clip.
Let's go, you lords.
Oh. You are fake news. You are fake news.
Boom!
Fake news.
Back again.
Coming at your face. All right. So, therefore, we have to turn the phone on.
Yes.
Don't all call at once.
No, not yet. Not yet.
So turn the phone on. It's fucking beeping up. It's got a pull start, this phone.
Oh, Disease Raccoon. Subs.
We're on. We're on. Yeah. All right. Burn a phone.
No.
So for those who don't know, fake news is a segment where me and Smiz hit the fucking street. What's going on?
Big Cock Daddy. I love Billy gets up to dance. Oh, wait, so does Smears. He's just that short.
Yeah, he's on the phone book, bro.
It would be better if both of them dance. Yeah, you know what? I'm so hungover.
You had too much interview juice.
Fuck
But
yeah.
yes. Let's see what we're going to go.
Yes, guys. And
we've
the
got
phone,
so-
I'll get the number up on the fucking screen. There we go. So we've got fake news yet again. So how it works, if you're new here, we have 3 headlines. And 2 of them are real and 1 is fake. You have to pick. And then you can win.
A copy of The Last Exorcism. I reckon if you don't get it, go watch this movie because it is a fucking gem. Don't know what Dole thinks of it, but we made him order it in. Our sponsor, Dole, Dead End DVD. It's not
Dead
Dole.
End DVD.
It's just Dead End
.com.
DVD. Please go have a look at it. Get your schmut. Get your fucking... They got Nail Gun Massacre. They have Shark Big Cock. They have...
They're actually a pretty cool one coming in
Swamp
soon.
Thing.
It's I can't even remember the name. It's like
Say it.
Gestapo's hookers or some shit like that.
Nazis and sex.
Yeah,
like I said, Heidi's Heroes. Hopefully he gets it on fucking VHS for me.
Ronalisa, love you guys. We love you too. Jam, he's got to hop down from his high chair. Yes, I'm a little bit high up, so yeah. Jam, Bill needs to unplug him first. And he also said, where the fuck even is Dole?
Yeah, where is Dole?
Mate, you tell us. Oh, look, there we go. All right. Caller.
One guy.
Hello?
We're hooked up.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up?
One go.
One guy.
Oh, who is this? Do you mind saying?
Oh, I'm just going to say straight away that No Gun Massacre is fucking lesh.
Yes, yes, it is.
Ooh, not a fan, huh?
Not a fan?
No, I don't like that.
No,
I don't like
that
it,
is
no.
totally fair. It's not for everyone. I mean, the name, Nail Gun Massacre, kind of gives
It's
it
got
away.
a cool cover, though.
Yeah, it's got a cool cover.
He gets shot in the dick and shit. It's fun.
That's hot.
Sounds a 3-inch nail against his will, mate. Haven't we all been there?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in, bud. We're gonna get these questions
We're going
up.
to get these questions up. I've forgotten where the questions are. All right, but here they are now.
Man, come on.
All right, yeah, I know we're pretty yeah, we've lost the newspaper, but here it goes. All right, so here's article number 1. Right, companies start selling wet jeans that makes you look like you've pissed your pants.
Ooh, that's A.
Article number 2 is better late than never. Man pays 10-year late fee at Blockbuster over fear of returning Brokeback Mountain and looking gay. And Article 3 is, let me find it. Frozen poo falls from sky, could have killed someone. All right.
Ooh.
So the 3 articles are, number 1, the company's making pants that look like you pissed your pants. Classic.
Mm-hmm.
Article 2, late fee. God was scared to return a copy of Brokeback Mountain on fears of looking gay. And number 3, frozen poo falls from the sky and it could have killed someone. So is it 1, pee pants, 2, Brokeback Mountain scared, or 3, frozen poo falls from the sky?
I'll have to do B.
B?
Yeah, B.
So you think someone was scared to return a copy of, you think that's fake?
Yeah, you don't think the piss pants or the...
You don't think...
No, I think that's fake.
So what, you think it's A now?
No, I think that's
safe.
So B, yeah.
Yep.
So you think B's the real one? So sorry, let's just get this started straight, right? You got to pick the fake one. We'll give you some more.
Yeah, I think it's fake. B.
You think B's fake, and guess what? You're correct.
Oh! There you go.
You're done.
They're fuck, dude. They get us every time.
Every time. I thought there's legit. I'll send the article to Smiz now.
Yeah,
that's 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, you cheeky dog.
Yeah, I thought it.
That's I had
It's
no
your
idea
boy
it was.
Kanye.
Yeah,
Kanye.
What's
Kanye,
up?
we're gonna show you a video that we made and try to get the worms to go over there. Get yourself some beanies. Don't get too fucking comfortable with it though, because we've got our own beanies coming out.
Yeah,
But you know, guess what? Got one for work and one for play.
No, congratulations, my friend.
Thank you so much.
We will definitely be sketching that up and giving it to you very soon. Also, everyone else, the last couple of weeks, we haven't actually sent them out yet, but
we haven't drawn on them yet. But they're all sitting there. They're going to get sent out tonight.
Yeah.
I know you're a grad.
Yeah, we're good for it. We're good
I'll
for
be
it.
there.
Yeah.
We're good
All
for
right,
it.
my brother. Well,
Thank you
thanks
so much for playing fake news. So, guys, you know what that means?
Peace.
You know what that means, guys?
Wango.
You know what that means, guys? We play the intro again.
Oh, shit.
That was fake news. Fuck, I can't believe they fucking got it again.
You are fake news. You are fake news.
All right. So I'm going to send. I've got. Not only that though, I do have some other articles that I I gathered along the way. But this is frozen poo falling out of the sky. I thought that was pretty funny. But
yeah. But
I'm gonna send this one to Smiz so you can have a look at these fucking cool ass pants. I'm so glad we're gonna rip them off and we're gonna have our own merch of fucking piss pants. So, so look at this. This is a legit.
Ever wanted to feel like you live on the streets? Well, now you can.
Did you ever want to feel like Billy Madison? You've ever felt that he was actually saying, "Yeah, it looks cool to piss your pants. Here's some pants that you can get."
Fuck yeah!
Look at that go down. I want to see the whole how much piss is running down it.
The wet look with dry feel.
The dry feel. And guys, if you also want to do something funny that we always do, me and Smiz constantly look up. Go say thank you to this guy. Where is it?
I'll get luck in a minute.
Thank you for joining. So if you after you've watched this show, do yourselves a favor. Go on Google and write Liam Neeson piss pants or Liam Neeson peed his pants in public. He has pissed his pants so much.
Maybe we could just get that up.
Yeah, let's get that up real quick. We're going to do it for you. All right. Save yourselves the fucking data on your phone.
Big Cock Daddy, both lads up and about, love it. And Zeke Smiz, listen, you need these pants. You're not wrong, my friend.
Yeah, fucking...
Liam Neeson, piss pants.
Piss pants. And it's so funny because there's so many of them. Go images, yeah. I was showing
Okay, guys, so... Oh my lord!
I can't wait till I get
Look
old.
at him. Yeah, all right, so all of these, he
just busy.
yeah, and like whether there's a dribble or there's a big old fucking down the legger, he's
that's key.
He knows what's up.
Look at that. He's
Look at
fucking.
those. And he's not even wearing those wet pants either. I don't think. He might be. Maybe he's the ambassador for it. Oh god.
And I'm thinking he's done it too. Pierce Brosnan. I went into the
Yes. Piss pants law.
Look at he's definitely done it. What a legend. What a legend.
Lordy.
Just rock it.
Someone said,
Whoops.
whoops. Okay. This one's great. This one's like a throwback too. Look at him. Fuck me.
Will Smith, the he pissed his pants too.
It
This
didn't look
looks
like
so
it.
bad.
But you know what? Oh yeah, if peeing your pants is cool, consider me Liam Neeson.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you.
Thank you so much. So I've also sent Smiz another article that I really liked. He's gonna get it up now. It's in your messenger. Up.
Oh, there we go.
So this man, we'll read it out once it's up on the screen. Here we go. Look at this guy.
All right. Thanks to Lad Bible. For
Lad
the,
Bible. This is going to be the new thing.
Oh, I got to turn on my fucking ad blocker. I don't have an ad blocker. Bear with me. Okay. Let's read that shit. So, ice cream man in Pakistan dubbed albino
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump
and he
doppelganger.
Look at him. He looks exactly like Donald Trump. And get him singing is so good.
No, we're gonna have to fuck me.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Ignore that, guys.
But
But
yeah,
look at the
singing.
comparison.
One of their hairs is real. The others isn't.
You're joking. We have to sit through. Okay, let's get this back up because we're gonna have to sit through 20 fucking seconds
Of
of this.
ad.
Let's read.
Let's read the article.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say we got a few comments here too.
Yeah.
Dylan, I will find you and I will piss my pants. Zeke, maybe he has a fucked bladder or maybe it's his fetish.
I don't know. But
Possibly
Do you
either.
know what though? Like it's cool. Like he's just pissed. He's like, this is me. This is me. I'm just gonna walk around.
Couch Guy's biggest fan. Tie-dye look about it. J Nabs, Liam Neeson pioneered the piss pants business.
Oh, dude.
Back at Echo. Hey guys, hey boys, is the truckie on tonight? You've missed him.
You missed him, man.
Yeah. All right, I think our 20 seconds might be up.
All right, so we're gonna watch this. So this is our boy.
Oh, you fucking kidding.
Show some better.
Eat my ass.
This is like, we're gonna talk for a minute.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep looking through the comments on my back and echo. Ain't that the truth?
J Nabs, put him in the next fake news intro. That's actually a pretty good idea.
Oh yeah. No, it is good. I could edit it in, but I think we're gonna go with we're gonna try something else next week, maybe. But
all right, here we go.
we do get the fake news bump.
Hell yeah.
Play it again.
Play it again.
Play it again.
He's got some vocal cords on him. Hell yeah. Can anyone translate that for us?
Yes, please.
In the chat, that'd be great.
Get some ice cream. Imagine that guy. I'd rather that.
Dude, I'd love to couple double cone from him.
Yeah. With a swirl, bro. Dip it. Could you just imagine him pushing it? Just go, and then I'm like, all the kids running out. It's great. And and the other one wanted to build a wall to keep him out. That's bullshit. Yes, no,
there's a few good ones there. Dylan said he's singing fake news in Arabic. Big Cock Daddy said India's answer to Meatloaf playing the AFL Grand Final.
That's harsh.
Kanye said Boya beep.
Boya beep.
Disease raccoon, fake news part 2.
Oh, dude, I'll edit it in.
Yeah, we'll
I'll
sort
edit
that
it in.
Jam. Wait, all this commotion for an ice cream?
Yeah, well, that's it. You scream, I scream, we all scream for albino Donald Trump screaming.
Couch Code's biggest fan. Weren't you meant to put the nippy hat on Trump for the intro? Yeah, but I mean, did you see our editing skills? We're not that great.
I got to do that, and then I got to put singing ice cream Trump in it as well. It's just getting bigger. But yes, I will. I'm trying to figure. I will try to figure something. Out. Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, let's. We got one more thing to show you guys. So our bud, Kanye,
yes,
the winner of the DVD, has just started his own brand.
Yeah, because he's trying to sell all our DVDs that we're giving him.
Yeah, that's how he's funded his little business. But Billy and myself.
Yes.
We went beast mode and we...
That's exactly it. We went beast mode.
We ended up actually making the...
Also, guys in the chat, sorry, I want to bring the word beast back.
Beast is
like,
cool.
Epic's gone, let's go beast. Go, that's beastie. That's beast. Fuck, that's beast.
You can refer to us as the Beastie Boys if you want.
No, we don't.
Okay, maybe not.
Or you could. NWA.
All right, so let's show you this. That's cool.
Get your beanies.
Hell yeah. Well, look at that. He's only just started the page tonight. 23 followers. Be sure to do your worms a favor and go and
go check it out. Go check it out because
he's got some cool stuff.
Got some cool stuff. We might be wearing them beanies, but I'm sorry, but if ours come before it, ours come before it. But guys, this has been fun. If you can reach out and find anybody, if any of you want to send us a link to actual people in Melbourne doing ghost hunts, would love to go. Would love to go. There would be some conditions of what we dress as. Would have to negotiate it because we're definitely not going in their civilian clothing. We're gonna have to sort something out. We are, now that there's no lockdown, we are going to get onto the. Say it.
No, I'm not going to say that one, but thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow, mate.
That's a gnarly name.
That's a gnarly name. Very gnarly name, but I appreciate you being here.
Jam, what happened to the night haunted walk thing? We're still doing that, but we haven't been able to, obviously, because of COVID.
Lockdown.
And I mean, it's not going to be as fun if you have to do it with masks on as well. So
yeah,
we'll sort that out.
I want a ghost to put their finger in the back of my throat and make me gag.
Yeah.
Finger or
you should check out Arradale Lunatic Asylum in Ararat. We're actually doing that.
We are, they're the ones that are going to let us
paranormal.
They're going to let us do ghost stuff, like and the jail. Yeah,
but no, we're definitely going to be doing that.
Yeah, no, we're going to do that. We've booked what we're going to book now that we can go. And, what's going on with the...
they're laughing at the name of the other guy, I think.
Yeah.
Funny That's shit. All right, well, I think we're going to end it.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. Love yous like always. This week, fun. I think on Wednesday we'll be playing something else.
Yeah, we'll play something.
We've been talking. I really want to play Dead Space. If any of you's ever... seen that is scary as shit.
Some cool deaths in it, that's for sure.
Dead Space 1, I might even go Dead Space 2 straight off the bat. Who knows? The best thing about Dead Space 2, I never got to 100% it because it's so fucking hard because you can only do you only get 3 saves through the whole thing. That's how you got to do it. And then what you get though, you get a foam finger that that shit. He goes bang bang, like he actually says it and just destroys everything. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's worth the playthrough, but I want to get it and I never did it because I'm too scared. But yeah, guys, fucking thank you for being around. The merch should get here this week, and there will be videos and there'll be stuff about getting it out there. Please, Smiz has been setting up the site.
Yes, we got the website on the way. It's already looking pretty cool. But just need a few more things. I mean, if anyone's good at writing a bio, maybe you could help us out.
We're also going to do the gay dad shirt. I love my gay dads. And
Just a small run.
And the Smiz, the baby Smiz one.
Yeah.
And I'm actually just about to message Zeke for another design. Just for the all right, we've got to hit it while the iron's hot, you know what I mean? Got to hit it while the iron's hot. I reckon it's going to be great. But what else?
I got a joke in the chat there.
Oh yeah, here we go.
What room in a ghost house is most unnecessary?
Living room?
Correct.
Got him. Correct.
There we go. I'm not going to say name. Massacre, Don't Stop Now. I just started watching. Thanks for coming by. We've done it for a bit over 2 hours now, but if you go back and have a look, I think you might like it.
Yeah, you'll
actually.
love it.
If anyone hasn't followed our YouTube channel yet, we would really appreciate it. We're trying so hard to get to 100. I think we're on like 80 now, so like we're super close. If you could help us out,
Yeah, SS Commodore Massacre. Go on to our YouTube, and I reckon there's an episode that you'd like. It's called episode 6, Serial Killers. Get onto it.
That one's cool.
That's really cool. We talked to a guy that collects all the serial killer memorabilia. Smiz is going to get onto uploading some episodes to YouTube. What are you laughing about, Smiz?
I'm laughing at the real Moondog. I was diddled by a ghost.
Oh, dude, please give us a whisper. We'll talk to you about it. I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear it.
Fuck yeah. I'm a paranormal investigator, Campbell Paranormal.
Whoa, wow.
There we go.
Oh, legit?
Can you hit us up on Facebook, please? We'd love to chat with you.
Love to have
Just
a chat
Couch
with you.
Cowards on Facebook or even Instagram.
We can organise to come see you. I'd love that.
Yeah, we should do a tour with you.
I'd love to do that.
That'd be dope. But yeah, no, we'd love to actually be in contact with you.
Update the fucking YouTube. Yes, we're on to that.
I'll, you know what? I'll upload a video tonight. How about that?
Whoa!
I've got one ready. It's the ghost butts in cupboards and the police interview.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was a good episode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dr. Hibbert.
Yes.
Dr. Hibbert was on the chat. But yeah, we're going to upload that tonight. And then I think Smiz Beats is going to beat his meat and put some more up.
Burn a couple layers.
Put it up because we're episode 14 and 8 is up. And
yeah, I've edited the next 2, I think. So
it's done well.
Yeah.
It takes so long to upload.
And it's just, it's fucking annoying. but we'll get there.
But please, yes, tell your friends, tell your nan about this show because the more people that give us that stuff to do, the easier it is for us. And we don't have to stay up at fucking 3 a.m. That was good, though. I love that. I don't know about you guys, but like that was one of my favorite interviews we've done.
Yeah.
Like it was so
awesome.
fun. It was so fun. And we had little ghost hunting hard-ons. And we're going to leave it at that. All right. I love you so much.
Well, Wormy Boom Boom. What's in a ghost's nose, Billy? Boogers.
Boogers?
Yeah, there we go. All right, guys.
All right.
One love, one gap. Peace out.
Bye.
Let's go.